This Unacademy CAT4MBA channel. My name is Ronak Shah, and in this session we are starting with the geometry of CAT. Not only for CAT exam but even for other MBA entrance exam, this area is pretty important. So yes, we are going to finish this geometry in about a week's time. So this is the first session of geometry and we are going to discuss line angles and triangles in detail, and of course we'll also be practicing few more questions. Okay, so before I go ahead, in case if you are attending my session for the first time, so this is a bit about myself. I have completed my MBA and I'm also an engineer. I have been training students for MBA entrance exam for last 12 years and I've trained more than 10,000 students. Not only myself, if you look at, we have the best of the educators on this channel, so you can quickly subscribe to this channel in case if you haven't done it, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you can get notification about our daily live sessions. So let me tell you about the agenda of this session. What all topics do we need to cover, concepts do we need to cover as part of this triangle topic. So we'll be discussing parallel lines and transverse related concepts. Sometimes the questions have been asked straight away based on just parallel lines, so we need to be very well versed with that. Then we'll discuss certain theorems, equal intercept ratio theorem. Then we'll discuss triangles in detail, different types of triangle and the properties and all. Then a few more theorems, similarity, congruency, geometric center, special triangles, and other important points. And of course, yes, we are going to practice plenty of questions. Right, so this is where you're watching this video as part of the daily life, so quickly be part of our channel and do not forget to subscribe our Telegram channel, which is by the name CAT4MBA. Right, so guys, in case if you want to enhance your learning, you can definitely go for the subscription. So these are certain plans that I have displayed on the screen, and if you use this referral code, this is my referral code SHAH10, so you will get 10% additional discount and you will get plenty of support from me. I'll guide you completely till you get into MBA college. So guys, let's crack it and let's begin. So the first thing, as I mentioned, that we need to discuss is about parallel lines. Right, before that, hi, good evening Shubhankar, long time. So yes, good to see you back. Okay, yeah Shubhankar, let me quickly sort out this thing. Just a moment. Let's. Yes guys, is it better now? Everyone, can you hear me clearly? Yeah. Just show me a thumbs up if if I'm audible completely now. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. Fine. So as I mentioned, we need to discuss certain concepts related to parallel lines. So as you know, I'm sure you must have studied all these things during school. So we need to recollect that and we need to take it to the next level. So when there are two parallel lines, L1 and L2, just to help you recollect that the parallel lines are indicated by this symbol L1 parallel to L2. So when we have two parallel lines and if a third line cuts this to parallel line, so it is called transverse. And when we draw a transverse, so 8 angles are formed, which I have indicated by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So we need to understand the relationship between these 8 angles. So these are the relationship. We have vertically opposite angles. So which are the vertically opposite angles? A, D, B, C, E, H, and so on and so forth, G, F. So these are vertically opposite angles and they are always equal. Same way, alternate angles. So let me just show you which are the alternate angles over here. So angle C and angle F are alternate pair of angles because they are located on the alternate side of transverse. And remember this thing that alternate angles are also equal. In fact, if you can recollect, you must have studied this thing that the angle at the corner of the Z are always equal. So this is one Z and this is the reverse Z. So this angle will also be equal. So angle C is equal to F, angle E is equal to D. So these are alternate pair of angles. Then we have corresponding angles. This is the first class of geometry, right? So corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are this one. Let me just show you over here. Angle E and angle E. So they are corresponding angles and they are equal. Same way, angle C and angle G. They are also corresponding angles. B, F, D, H. So these are nothing but corresponding angles and they are also equal. So remember this thing, this vertically opposite angles, alternate angles and corresponding angles are always equal. Then we have this adjacent angles. So which are the adjacent angles? As the name suggests, angle A and angle B, they are adjacent angles. They are also called supplementary angles because sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Same way, interior angles. So this angle C and angle E, they are interior angles, and sum of these two angle is 180 degree, right? So I'm sure now you are clear with these points. So we have Shubhankar, Sumit, and few other students. Great to see all of you. And guys, please make sure that you are asking your questions, because you need to be pretty clear with each and every doubt, with each and every concept. So wherever you have any doubt, you please ask it and I'll clarify that, right? Let's learning with open mind. Okay, fine guys, so let's go to the next part. We need to quickly understand this equal intercept ratio theorem. So when we have three parallel lines, this L1, L2, L3 are three parallel lines, and there are two transverse, let me call them T1 and T2. So here, according to this equal intercept theorem, this AB is one intercept between this line L1 and L2, BC is another intercept, and this AB and BC intercepts are on transverse T1. Same way, MN and NO are another two transverse. So this theorem says that AB upon BC, please look at this, is equal to MN upon NO. So for example, if this is 6 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. If this is 3 centimeter, this has to be 2 centimeter, because the ratio has to be same. 6 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 2, right? So this ratio has to be the same. Yeah, hi, good evening, Arunima. Guys, is there still a lag that you are facing? Can you please tell me if you are facing a lag? Because I think now it's clear. Quickly show me a thumbs up if you think the video is proper, if I am audible properly. Okay. Acha, okay. Fine guys, I think it may be because of the slower speed at your end. So just quickly check your internet connection also, because now it's fine, I think. Okay, so I hope you have understood this concept related to transfer and this transverse and this equal intercept theorem. Okay, now let's go to the triangles, guys. Acha, before that we need to practice few questions. So here are some questions. This is the figure. So in the figure, L1 is parallel to L2 and L3 is parallel to L4. So can you quickly answer the first question? Angle B is 40. What is angle T? Everyone type your answer. What will be angle T? Please tell me your answer. B is 40, right? So can I say B and N will be same, so this will also be 40 corresponding angles, and if this is 40, this has to be 140. Yes, so I'll write down 140 over here. Great. Okay, so let's look at the second one. What about this B part? Angle E is 155. Now let's erase this part because this question is done. So angle E is given as 155. This is 155. What is angle N? So guys, if this is 155, this has to be 25. And if this is 25, this has to be 25. Right? You can straight away make out. Otherwise, you can relate it this way, that 25. So this will again be 155 because this is 155. So this will be 155. And since these two are parallel lines, so the summation of these two angles should be 180. But otherwise, you can also think it that this is a parallelogram. And in parallelogram, opposite angles are 180 degrees. So if, sorry, opposite angles are same and adjacent angles are 180 degrees. So if this is 25, this has to be 25. So I'll write down this as 25 degree. Yes, everyone, are you all clear? Great. Okay, so let's move on. Angle K is given as 70 degrees. So let's erase this part and let's focus on angle K, which is given as 70 degree. So this is given as 70 degree. And we need to find out sum of angle S plus N. S plus N. So of course, if this is 70, this has to be 70 and this will also be 70. So what will be the summation? Again, it will be 140 degree. Yeah. This will be 140 degree, guys. Because these two angles are same. In fact, S and K all will be same. All of these are same. So this two angle summation will be 140. And if angle A is 150 degree, now again let me erase this part. So angle A is 150 degree. So this is 150. So what will be angle F? So now you can make out this is 150. So this has to be 150 because these are two parallel lines. So this will be corresponding angles. So this has to be 30 degree. So that's correct. This will be 30 degree. Yes. So these were a few basic questions that we had to understand. As it is mentioned at the top. It's a concept exercise, right? So we'll be taking CAT level questions later on, but first we need to make sure that we are very good at concepts, right? So this is what we are trying to do. Okay guys, can you please try for this question? I think 30 seconds is sufficient, but since we are just beginning, so I'm giving you 1 minute time. Please try to answer this question. This line PQ and RS are parallel. PQ, RS are parallel. So, and you are given a figure like this. You are also given PQT as 20 degree. This is given as 20 degree, and QRST is given as 30 degree. So what will be angle QTS? You need to find out this angle. Sure, quickly tell me what will be this answer. So there are a couple of ways to do it. Of course, we haven't discussed triangle, but once we'll discuss the triangles, this is called external angle in the triangle, exterior angle in the triangle. So this angle is equal to sum of remote to interior angles. So if you want, you can solve it this way also, or you can just solve it by this transverse concept. So here, if I want, I can extend this one over here. Say this cuts at point M. So now definitely this angle and this angle will be same because they are alternate angles. So this has to be 20, right? And if this is 20, this is 30, so this has to be 50. Isn't that? Everyone, do you agree with this? Correct? So this angle has to be equal to sum of these two angles. So 20 plus 30, 50. So this angle will be QTS will be 50 degree. Yes. So I hope all of you have understood this part. Great. Okay. So the only person who is missing is Rajat, right? Because Shibhankar, Arunima, Rajat, Sumit also has been attending for quite some time now. Great. Yeah, and guys, don't forget to press the like button. Of course, I'm sure you enjoy the sessions from me. Fine guys, so can you tell me what will be the value of A in this adjoining figure? What is the value of A? Yup. Who will tell me the answer? So I'm sure you know this thing, that angle, central angle at the circle is 360 degree. So this is 360 degree. Now what is this one? 5a plus 4a, 9, 312 plus 315. 15a is equal to 360 degree. So a will come out to be 24 degree. That's your answer. 24. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It was a simple question, guys. I'm sure you can make out. It's just that you had to add these angles and you had to equate it with 360. Correct? Okay, fine. Now this one, so you can apply that equal intercept ratio theorem. So in the given figure, length of AB is twice that of BC. So AB is twice of BC. So if this is X, this is 2X. Or what I can say is AB upon BC is 2:1. So if MN is 10 units, this is 10 units, find the length of MO. So can I say this is 10, this has to be 5 because the ratio has to be same. So this is 2:1, so this has to be 2:1. If this is 10 units, this has to be 5 units. So what is the total MO? 15 units. Yes. Right. So this was again a simple question. Very good. Excellent. Okay, so guys, once again, just to quickly tell you, in case if you are not aware about my sessions, my schedule, so I conduct sessions on YouTube as well as on Unacademy app, mobile app. So you should have downloaded Unacademy mobile app as well. Every day from 9 to 10 p.m. I conduct CAT Quant, and every Saturday I conduct marathon. So on coming Saturday, I'm going to analyze CAT 2019 paper. So be there. Saturday timings are 2 to 5 p.m. by the way. Just for your information. So please block your calendar for this. And yes, on Unacademy, you can find me by this name, Ronak Shah, and under the special classes. And then you can attend my session every day, 5 to 6 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. And yes, from tomorrow, now here is a good thing upon your request. From tomorrow, that is Tuesday, I'm starting with this doubt solving session. So every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, I'll be conducting doubt solving session from 10 to 11 on Unacademy app, and every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I'll be conducting doubt solving session from 7 to 8 p.m. You can ask me any doubts. You just need to come up with your questions and I'll solve it, whether it's of number system, PNC, geometry. Don't ask me any personal question. Apart from that, everything will be addressed. Okay, and on Sunday, again from 2 to 5 p.m, you can attend my marathon sessions. And yes, you can contact me by this ID. This is my Insta ID, and this is the quant discussion group that we have created so that you can discuss with the other colleagues also, other aspirants also. Fine guys, so now let's go ahead with triangle. Okay, so we have just understood the basics of lines and angles, right? And now we are starting with triangle. So these are some of the basic properties of triangle which you all understand. Sum of all angles is 180 degree. Have you ever thought why the sum of all angles in a triangle is 180 degree? Yep. Is there any proof for that? So let's prove it today. Okay, so let me draw a triangle. We are trying to understand why this summation is 180 degree. Why not 200 degree or 220 degree, right? So the proof is something like this. Let me take a triangle ABC. Now let me draw a line parallel to this BC. So this line, let me call PA. This is point Q. So line PQ is parallel to BC, this line BC. Okay, I'm just writing here PQ is parallel to BC. Now let's call this angle alpha. So definitely this angle will be alpha, alternate angle. If this is beta, this will be beta, and let's take this angle as theta. So what is alpha plus theta plus beta? Of course, angle on a straight line is always 180 degree. So that's why the sum of this three interior angle came out to be 180 degree. Okay, let me tell you one more interesting thing, and say this is the difference between preparing for CAT and what we learn in school. In school, we just remember that point, okay, fine, triangle summate, all the interior angles of a triangle adds up to 180 degree, but we don't question that thing, right? And I'm sure some of you might have tried to question, but it would have been rejected. But here we try to explore each and everything, okay, during CAT preparation. So let me tell you one more thing. You must have heard of this formula that sum of all interior angle of a polygon is n minus 2 into 180 degree. So for example, if I take quadrilateral has 4 sides. So 4 minus 2 into 180, that is 360 degree. If I take pentagon, so in pentagon there are 5 sides. So sum of all interior angle will be 5 minus 2 into 180, that is 540 degree, and so on and so forth. So how did this formula come? So guys, it's very simple. If you take a 4-sided figure, you can convert it into 2 triangles. If you take a 5-sided figure, you can convert it into 3 triangles. So if you take n-sided figure, you can convert it into n minus 2 triangles. And sum of all interior angles of one triangle is 180. So in an n-sided figure, you will have n minus 2. That is, that many triangle into 180 degree. That's the sum of all angles. I'm sure, yeah, now you have understood. And see, when we learn things in this way, we find it interesting. When our queries are addressed, we find every area interesting. So I've seen over a period of time, as I mentioned, I've been training students for 12 years. I've seen that students find geometry slightly boring because they just mug up things. When you start exploring, so you become curious, right? And you like to learn that thing. So this is what we are going to do in all the sessions of geometry. So I'm sure you will enjoy that. So guys, I'm sure all of you have understood this part. Okay, fine. So let's move on to some other important points. Okay, the second point is sum of any 2 sides is always greater than third side. So that means A plus B is greater than C. See, A, B, C are the measurements of sides. Okay, B plus C is greater than A plus C is greater than B, and so on and so forth. Difference of any 2 sides is less than third side. Guys, it's very simple thing. A plus B is greater than C. So can I say A has to be greater than C minus B? So here we are assuming C is greater than B. If B is greater than C, then you can write A is greater than B minus C. It doesn't matter. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is some difference of any 2 sides will always be less than third side. Remember this thing. And I'll show you some CAT question where you require to apply this property, these 2 properties. Okay, then exterior angle is equal to sum of 2 remote interior angles. So suppose I extend this line. So this angle is called exterior angle at point R. So what is this value? It's equal to this sum of these 2 angles. So this will also be alpha plus beta. And we have applied that concept in the previous question also. So I'm sure all of you are clear now. Yes, guys. So quickly show me a thumbs up. Okay, fine. So now let's go ahead and let's quickly understand different types of triangles. Now, can you tell me how many different types of triangles have you seen? Just write down the names. Quickly tell me the names. What are the different types of triangles that you have seen? Is it equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle? Isn't that so? I'm sure all of you must have heard of this 6 different types of triangles. So this is what I've classified, that triangles can be classified based on the characteristic of sides and based on characteristic of angles. So based on characteristic of sides, we have equilateral triangle, that means all sides equal, so all angles are also equal. Isosceles triangle, so exactly 2 sides are equal, and of course those opposite 2 angles are also equal. Scalene triangle matlab all sides different, right? All sides are different, so this is a scalene triangle. Acute angle triangle, each angle less than 90 degree. Right angle triangle, exactly 1 angle equal to 90 degree. Obtuse angle triangle, exactly 1 angle greater than 90 degree. In fact, a scalene triangle can be a right angle triangle, an acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle. Same way you can have isosceles right angle triangle, isosceles obtuse angle triangle, and so on and so forth, right? Equilateral triangle will always be acute angle triangle. Very simple thing. So this is what you had to understand. I'm sure all of you are clear now. Right? So remember the 6 types of triangle, 3 based on the characteristic of sides and another 3 based on characteristic of angles, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next point. So in acute angle triangle, sum of square of any 2 sides is always greater than square of third side. So if I take one triangle, if I take a triangle like this is A, this is B, this is C. So A square plus B square will be greater than C square, and so on and so forth for other pair of sides. In a right angle triangle, this A and B are perpendicular arm and C is the hypotenuse, so A square plus B square equal to C square, and this is by Pythagoras theorem. And in obtuse angle triangle, if I take one obtuse angle triangle like this, A, B and C, and this angle is obtuse angle, so side opposite to obtuse angle is the largest side, and square of this largest side is always greater than square of the other 2 sides, sum of square of the other 2 sides, right? Okay, what do you want to prove, Shubhankar? Pythagoras theorem? Do you want to prove Pythagoras theorem? Huh? Okay. Yeah, because this Pythagoras theorem has, there are some 56 ways to prove this thing. There are 56 ways to prove Pythagoras theorem, right? So what do you want to prove, Shubhankar? Fine. Now, of course, we are aware about this Pythagoras theorem, but we need to just explore it a bit more so that we can solve certain question very easily. Okay, so let me just explore this Pythagoras theorem a bit more. So this side is A, this is B, this is right angle, and this side is C. So we know this thing, A square plus B square equal to C square, right? Fine. Now the 3 values, 3 numbers which satisfy this relationship are called Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet. So Pythagorean triplet are those numbers, those 3 numbers which satisfy this. So 3, 4, 5, then 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25. In fact 6, 8, 10, but I have intentionally not written 6, 8, 10 over here because I'll tell you the reason. Then 8, 15, 17 and 9, 40, 41. Guys, there are infinite Pythagorean triplet, but for CAT and other entrance exam you just need to remember this Pythagorean triplet, and these are called core triplets. Core triplets. So you just need to remember this 5 triplets. All the questions related to right angle triangle or involving hypotenuse, this Pythagoras theorem can be solved using this triplet, right? So what is 6, 8, 10? Why haven't I written over here, right? So this is Pythagoras We are talking about Pythagorean triplet, right? So guys, if you take any of the core triplet and if you multiply all the numbers by a common factor, say 2, so you will get another triplet, that is 6, 8, 10. If I multiply by 0.8, so you will get another triplet, 2.4, 3.2, 4, and so on and so forth. So you just remember this core triplet and you will be able to figure out any other triplet, right? So for example, you are given a question, you are given this data that there are 3 sides of this right angle triangle ABC, out of which hypotenuse is given as 65 and all the values are integer values. The only possibility is 65 is a multiple of 13, so it has to it must be related to this one. So you can quickly figure out this has to be 25, this has to be 60, and this will come out to be 65. Are you getting this point? Because 13 5s are 65, so 12 5s are 60 and 5 5s are 25. This is how you can apply Pythagorean this concept, core triplet concept. Are we clear, everyone? Yes, great. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Yeah, Arunima, Sumit, and others. Who else is there? I saw a few more students. Right, so are you all clear? I think there are few students who haven't subscribed to the channel, guys. So I suggest you quickly press the subscribe button so that you can also be part of this discussion, right? So I can see there are about 5 to 6 students who are watching this thing right now. And sometimes it goes to 10, so there are a few more students. But probably you are not able to interact with me. You are not able to ask me your doubts. It's because you are not coming out openly, right? So it doesn't cost you anything. Quickly press the subscribe button and the like button and you will hear from me. And you can also ask your doubts. Fine, guys. So now we need to understand this basic proportionality theorem and then midpoint theorem before we proceed with the questions. Okay, and of course there are so many other concepts that we need to discuss, so we'll continue with that, but let's quickly understand what is this basic proportionality theorem. So guys, this theorem says that if you take a triangle PQR and if you draw a line parallel to one of the side, say here I have drawn a line MN which is parallel to QR, then this ratio, the ratio of this two will be same as ratio of this two. So PM is to MQ will be same as PN upon NR. Right? So even if I draw a triangle like this, right? And if I draw a line parallel to this one, say this is triangle ABC and this is DE. The line DE is parallel to BC. So again, this relationship holds true. If this is 5 and this is 2 and suppose this is 10, so this has to be 4 because the ratio will be 5:2. Are you all clear? So this is basic proportionality theorem. Just the extension of that, guys. Midpoint theorem. So if you connect the midpoint of any two sides in a triangle, so this will be half of this QR, so the CD will be half of QR and it will also be parallel to QR. So line joining midpoints of two sides will be parallel to third side and will be half of third side. So this is the midpoint theorem and we are using it so frequently. So whatever concepts we have discussed up till now, you need to make sure that you remember that. After the session, if you require to watch this video again and again, don't shy away, but make sure that all the concepts are there in your mind. In fact, I always suggest that every month you should revise all the concepts by watching all the videos once again. That's the best way. Just put your mobile in front of you or your laptop, put the this earphones and go ahead, watch particular area video. So say there are 8 videos of geometry, watch all the videos in succession and that will be a good revision. Okay, so I'm sure all of you are clear with this concept now. So let's go ahead. Now guys, let's solve a few more questions. So consider the following triangle to answer the question. So these are the 3 sides, figure not drawn to scale. So it looks like an equilateral triangle, but it's not. So if angle A is 50 degree, angle C is 40 degree, what will be angle B? Of course, angle B will be 90 degree because summation has to be 180. This is a very simple question. Yeah, Shubhankar, I'll surely do it. I'll send you some questions. Okay, angle A is 85 degree, angle C is 45 degree. Then find the exterior angle at B, right? So A 85 degree, C 45 degree. So exterior angle at B means this angle. It has to be sum of this two. So can I say it will be 130 degree? Yes, this will be 130 degree. Yeah. Fine guys, let's go to the next question. A is equal to 8, B equal to 2.5. How many integer value could C take? Okay, so we are given measurement of two sides. This is given as 8. This is given as 2.5. So can I say C has to be less than sum of two sides and greater than difference of two sides? So what is the difference over here? It's 5.5. And what is the summation over here? 10.5. So how many integer value could C take? So how many integer numbers are there in this range? Can I say it can be 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So there are 5 values. Okay, so answer will be 5. Shubhankar, it should be 5, not 3. Okay. Fine guys. So yeah, let's go to the next question. Now you will answer this question. Everyone, please try for this question. I'm giving you 30 seconds time. Please answer this question. Sure. Angle A is given as 50 degree. This is a tricky question guys. So this angle is given as 50 degree. Okay. And triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now guys, isosceles triangle matlab this two sides may be equal, or this two sides may be equal, or this two may be equal. So if I consider AB and AC as equal, so can I say these two angles will be equal? So in that case, this total will be 130. So this will be 65 and this will be 65. So this extra angle will come out to be 115, 115, right? So one possible value is 115. Instead, if I consider these two sides as equal, so can I say both of this opposite angle should be equal? So that means if this is 50, this has to be 50. So in that case, this will come out to be what? 130 degree. So another answer is 130 degree. And same way, it may also be possible that these two sides are equal. So that means this angle and this angle are equal. So this will come out to be 80 degree and this will come out to be 100 degree. Are you getting this point? So the possible value of B will be 115, 130, 100. 3 possible values. Correct. Right. So this is what you need to understand, guys. You are asked some questions where you need to apply this concept. So please be careful when you actually solve in CAT exam. Okay. Fine. So here comes one more similar question. Now you should be able to tell me correct answer for this. Can I say again there will be 3 possible values? Yeah. Tell me the answer. Yeah, I'm waiting, guys. So angle A is given as 100 degree. Guys, of course, no other angle can be 100 degrees. So there is no possibility that apart from these two sides, any other sides can be equal. So this has to be 40 and this has to be 40. So this will come out to be 140 degree. This is your answer. You need to find out extra angle at C. So let's take over here. This will come out to be 140 degree. Guys, the answer is 140 degree. Did you get this point? Because one angle is 100, so the other angle cannot be 100. So that's how we realize that in this triangle, sides AB and AC have to be equal. So both these angles will come out to be 40, 40. So extra angle will come out to be 140 degree. Yes, fine. So let's try for this one. 8, 15, 90 degrees. So what will be this one? Without giving a thought, guys, you can write down 17, because 8, 15, 17, that's a Pythagorean triplet. And same way, if the sides of triangles are 6, 7 and 10, what kind of triangle is it? Guys, can I say it's a right angle triangle and it's a scaling triangle? It's a scaling triangle, right? It's right angle as well as scaling, because all sides are different, so it's called scaling triangle. So I'm sure all of you have understood this part. Now let's go ahead with this one. Everyone try for H. If the sides of the triangle are 5, 7 and 9, then what kind of triangle is it? Of course, it's a scaling triangle. Anything else? So based on characteristic of side, it's a scaling triangle. What about based on characteristic of angles? Can I say 9 square is greater than 5 square plus 7 square? Correct. So this is the property of obtuse angle triangle. So this triangle will be like this. This will be 9, this will be 5, this will be 7, this will be obtuse. So it will be also an obtuse angle triangle. Correct? Yeah. So since it's a concept exercise, so you can give me as many possible answers as possible. Right? All the possible answers, guys. So based on sides, yes, it's a scaling triangle, but based on angles, I can also call it an obtuse angle triangle, because it satisfies this condition, right? Okay, guys, what can you say about this triangle? Chalo. This is the question for you. Not possible. Excellent. No such triangle exists. No such triangle exists. Yes, because sum of two sides have to be greater than third side, which is not happening over here. Now, why do we say sum of two sides have to be greater than third side? Guys, it's a very simple point. If I have a line of 14 centimeter and another two pieces of line, one of them is 7 centimeter and another is 6 centimeter. Can I make a closed figure? No. If I connect this 7 centimeter line over here and if I connect 6 centimeter line over here, will it be a closed figure? No. There will be some gap, right? When I take this 7 centimeter and 7 centimeter, they'll just touch with each other. And when I take this length longer than that, then they will enclose some area. So that's why we say that sum of any two sides have to be greater than third side, right? Okay, great. Fine, guys. So this was some of the questions that we had to discuss. Now we need to understand this concept: similarity, congruency, geometric center, special triangles, and formula of area, right? So let's quickly go ahead. I'm sure all of you are geared up now. And how are you finding geometry? Isn't that interesting, guys? Because triangle is foundation of geometry. I mean, if you have understood triangles, then quadrilateral and other polygons will be really good. And even question related to circle required you to apply the concept of line, angles and triangles, right? Yeah. So that's why we are getting slightly more detail of triangles. Now, guys, similar triangles means the triangles which are identical in look. Triangles which are identical in look, or you can say shape. Okay. So these two triangles, if you look at, they are looking similar, isn't that? But if I take another triangle like this, is this triangle looking similar to this one? No, it's not similar to this one. So how do two triangles look similar? How can we ensure that this shape is same? The measurements will be different, but the shape is same. So guys, it's possible only when you draw. Suppose you have taken this triangle ABC. Now you are creating another triangle PQR such a way that this side PQ is parallel to AB, this side PR is parallel to AC, and QR is parallel to BC. Only then you can have identical looking triangle, right? And if these two sides are parallel, so let me extend it. Can I say this AC will become transverse, and in this one, this angle will be equal to this angle corresponding same way. These two are also parallel. So this angle will be equal to this angle. So if this is alpha, this has to be alpha, and this is also alpha. So you can say the angles will be same. If this is beta, this has to be beta. If this is gamma, this has to be gamma. So in similar triangles, the angles will be same. right? Fine. So now how do we prove that the given triangle is similar or not? Achha, some important points about similar triangles. So if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of sides, height, inradius, circumradius, all the measurement ratio will be same except the ratio of areas. The ratio of area will be square of the ratio of sides. Remember this point, right? So if this area is 4 units and this side is say, this side is 6 centimeter and this side is 12 centimeter. So what is the ratio of sides? It's 1:2. So ratio of area will be 1:4. So this bigger triangle area has to be 4 times this one. So it will be 16 units because ratio of side is 1:2. So ratio of area should be 1:4. Correct? Yeah. So if two triangles are similar, then the measurement of sides, height, in radius and all will be the ratio of measurement will be same and the ratio of area will be square of ratio of sides. Now how do we identify whether the given two triangles are similar or not? Right? Of course they'll not give us to drawn figure. Even if they give you, they are not drawn to scale. So you will have to apply certain tests. The first one is angle test. In two triangles, if two angles are equal, then of course the third angle will also be equal. Are you getting this point? So that is angle test. Then side angle side test. In two triangles, let me just draw it over here. In two triangles, if ratio of two sides are same, 4, 6, then 8, 12, okay. If ratio of two sides are same and the included angle, the angle in between is also same, then you can say according to side angle side, that's also same. And triple S, ratio of all sides are same, then also you can say that triangle is similar. Those triangles are similar triangles. Are we clear about this similarity concept? And of course we are going to apply it in questions, so that will make your understanding even better. So let's quickly understand congruency. So congruent triangles means equal triangles. They are just equal. Their shape is also identical, their measurements are also equal, right? Their angles are also equal, and so on and so forth, right? So straight away we need to understand what are the tests for congruency. What are the tests to establish congruency between two triangles? So in the given two triangles, if all sides are equal, then of course they'll be congruent. If two sides are equal and angle in between them will be equal, so congruent. Two angles and one side are equal, still you can say they are congruent. One side and other two angles are equal, still they will be congruent. And RHS, that is right angle, hypotenuse and a side. In two right angle triangles, if this of course right angle is there, so that's same. Hypotenuse is also same and side is also same. So based on that also you can say they are congruent. So you will have to apply this concept of congruency and similarity in plenty of questions. So when we'll discuss questions, I'll explain that, guys. Okay, now we need to quickly understand the geometric centers of triangle, then some special triangle and the formula for area. Okay, so guys, now this is going to be slightly more time consuming, so let's do it, and we'll continue for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then remaining part we'll cover during our session tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll revise all these points once again. First 10 minutes for concepts and remaining 50 minutes just for practicing. And after that, of course, I'll upload some practice questions in that lecture video sheet, so you can solve from there also. Okay, so these are the 4 geometric centers. Orthocenter is intersection of altitudes. I'm sure you understand what is altitude. Perpendicular drop from one vertex to the other side. It is also called height of a triangle. So there are 3 heights in a triangle, 3 different heights. Centroid, intersection point of medians. Circumcenter, intersection point of perpendicular bisectors. And incenter, intersection point of angle bisectors. So let's discuss each one by one, everyone. So if I take triangle ABC, and in that I have dropped perpendicular from C to side AB, perpendicular from A to side BC, and perpendicular from B to side F. So these are perpendiculars, or you can say altitudes, and they always meet at one point, and this point is called orthocenter. Guys, this orthocenter is actually a very useless thing. Remember this thing, because you can't draw any circle using orthocenter. So many students get confused. Okay, we can, using this as a center, we can draw a circle like this. This is incorrect. You can't draw a circle using orthocenter. For that you need circumcenter or incenter. So this is just a concept. It's a intersection point of perpendicular from in the triangle. Right guys, now here you need to tell me what is the relationship between angle BOC and angle A. Please tell me quickly. What can you say about this angle and this angle? Will they be equal? What is that? Will they be add up to 180 degree? It is half of that. So what can you say about this two angle? Can you please prove it? Please figure out what will be these two angles. Guys, these are the perpendiculars, by the way. Establish some relationship between these two angles. Shubhankar is saying equal. No, they will not be equal. Guys, so what else? Let's understand. Guys, look at this quadrilateral AEOF. Can I say this is 90 degree? Of course, this is 90, so this has to be 90. This is also 90. If this is alpha, so can I say this will be 180 minus alpha? Yes, do you all agree this angle will be 180 minus alpha, because this is 180, so this summation has to be 180. So if this is alpha, this is 180 minus alpha, right? So this angle came out to be 180 minus alpha. So can I say this angle should also be 180 minus alpha? And what is alpha? It's nothing but angle A. So I can say angle BOC is equal to 180 minus angle A. This is the relationship. Have you understood? They may not necessarily be equal. If you take some special triangle, still they'll not be equal. Okay, so you can prove this thing. If you take equilateral triangle, so in equilateral triangle it will come out to be double, because this angle in equilateral triangle, this will be 60, then this will be 30 30 30 30, so this will come out to be 120, but they'll never be equal unless you take some different figure. Of course, I can't say never be equal, but if you just flex it, right? But still guys, equal to nahi hoge, right? You take any triangle, it will not be equal for sure. Have you all understood this part? Okay, fine. So let's understand what is centroid. So centroid is intersection point of median, right? So what is median? So if I find out midpoints of three sides, let's call them EDF, DEF, and if I connect the vertex to the midpoint, so line joining this vertex to the midpoint is called median, and they intersect over here, and this point is called centroid. Now remember one thing, centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. So AG is to GD will be 2:1. Same way BG into GF will also be 2:1, and so on and so forth. So remember this part. Okay, one more thing, when you draw a median in a triangle, the triangle will be divided into equal area triangles. So area of triangle ADB will be equal to area of triangle ADC. See, I'm not saying these are two equal triangles or these are similar triangles. I'm saying their area is equal. Median divides the area in two equal parts. As simple as that. Why is it so? Because if I draw two triangles like this, okay, and the other triangle is like this, both the triangle will have height as the same. The height will be the same for both the triangle, and the bases are also equal, of course. So since area, what is the formula of area? 1/2 base into height. Since base is also equal, height is also equal for both the triangle, because for this triangle the height will be outside, for this triangle the same height will be inside. So these are one and same. So base is equal, height is equal, so area has to be equal. So median divides triangle into equal area triangle. That's one thing. Are we clear, everyone? Now let me show you some interesting points, okay, about this one. So if I take centroid in a triangle, this triangle ABC, and this G is the centroid. Let me connect it with the vertex. Guys, this three area will also be equal. The area of these three triangles will also be equal. Instead of doing it this way, if I do it this way, this is the centroid. If I just draw this medians like this one. So guys, please remember, this area will be equal to this area, will further be equal to this area. So again, you can say triangle is divided in 3 equal areas. So there are different ways in which we are dividing. See, here we are looking at this area. Same way we are looking at this area. Let me use some other color so that you understand that nicely. And the third one is this one, so yeah. So these 3 are equal areas, correct? Have you all understood this part, everyone? So there are many things that you can do with this concept of centroid, and there are plenty of questions which have been asked. So let's understand one question. Can you tell me what will be this area, everyone? If area of triangle ABC is 24 units, tell me what will be the area of triangle BDG. What will be this area? Chalo, write down this answer, and this is the last question of the day. So quickly tell me what will be this area. Yes, guys, what do you suggest for this? BGD will not be 12. How can it be 12, Shubhankar? See, please understand, didn't I just mention this area, this complete area will be 1/3 of the total area. So can I say this will be 8 units? So this has to be 4 units and this has to be 4 units. Of course, this will be 4 and this will be 4. Because this complete BGC is 1/3 of the complete triangle. I've just explained that. So this has to be 4 and 4. Have you understood this? Right? So you should be able to figure out these points. Okay. And guys, whenever we talk about median, so here comes a theorem called Apollonia Theorem, which gives you the relationship between 3 sides and the median. There are 3 Apollonia theorem that we can apply in one triangle. If you look at this one, look at this theorem. So if you are taking this side and this side, that is AB and AC, so you will have to consider this median AD. So the relationship will be AB square plus AC square is equal to twice AD square plus BD square. Twice AD square plus BD square. Same way AB square plus BC square, that is AB square plus BC square. So in that case, we'll have to take this median. Twice BF square plus half of third side ka square. That is twice BF square plus AF square. Are you clear, everyone? So you can apply this Apollonia theorem, and here are some other important points. Fine. So next time we are going to discuss the other 2 geometric center, that is circumcenter and incenter. But guys, before you go ahead, I'll suggest you to go for subscription. And now here are some more reasons why you should go for subscription, in case if you have missed some of my previous sessions. So I'm going to give you something extra. What is that? So of course you will get this test series, then you will get leaderboard and national percentile, and you will get doubt solving from faculty. But apart from that, what I'm going to give you is I'm going to save your money. How am I going to do it? So guys, as I always mention, when it comes to applying colleges, exams and all, students do it randomly. So for example, let's talk about Symbiosis, one of the most aspiring college for the students. I mean, one of the most aspired college by the MBA aspirants. Now there are 16 MBA colleges in Symbiosis, right? And the common entrance exam is SNAP. But to apply to this colleges, I mean, you need to fill the form of each college individually, and the form fees is 1,000 rupees plus 2,000 for SNAP. 1,000 for each college and 2,000 for SNAP. And I've seen students filling this form and then applying to 8 to 9 colleges, right? Because they don't get sufficient guidance. So total they have spent 11,000. Actually, I can help you to just spend about 4,000 to 5,000 for Symbiosis. How? Because I'll track your performance throughout. So every 15 days I'll check your mock test score, I'll guide you, I'll help you in preparing your study plan. and then I'll guide you. Okay, fine, this is what you are getting right now in the month of September, October, November. So this will be your final score, because I've been training students for last 12 years, right? Okay, so you will get complete counseling from me for various colleges, applications, exams and all. And whatever money you are spending over here for subscription, you are saving over there. Are you getting this point? So if you want that thing from me, you will have to go with subscription. What you need to do is, when you are taking the subscription, you just quickly download this Unacademy learning app. If you haven't done it, then select your goal as CAT and go for subscription. You will see various plans. Guys, 3 months will be too short. Either go for 6 months, but if you go for 6 months plan, the cost will come out to be 14,000, close to that. So instead you go for 1 year plan, 12 months plan. So you will pay 15,750 and apply this my referral code if you want to get input from me. So you will get 10% waiver and you will be able to interact with me, and I'll take care of your preparation and guiding you till you get into MBA college. So this is, I'm giving you one strong reason why you should go for this one. Okay, so yeah, you will get the complete support from me. And once you have taken the subscription, you will have to message me on my Telegram personal ID. So please DM me on this, and then I'll guide you for your complete strategy and planning. Not only that, these are the other courses from Unacademy, so you can also tell your friends about that. Make sure that you have shared my video and the channel videos with your friends. If you want, you can post it on your Facebook page, Instagram page. Help us in spreading this channel to as many people as possible. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe this thing, and be part of our Telegram channel also. So guys, these are once again my sessions, so keep attending it. Do not miss tomorrow's 10 AM doubt solving session. And yeah, these are once again my IDs through which you can connect me. So guys, let's crack it together. See you tomorrow. Good night for today and adios. See you guys.